Porygon Community Classic is this weekend, and as always, I want to run through all the tips and tricks to get you guys ready for this event if you do plan on playing it, so let's get into it. January 20th, 2 to 5 p.m. is going to be this event, and it's going to be obviously a remake of the original Porygon Community, which I don't even know if anybody played in the first place. Nonetheless, the bonuses will be Porygon spawning everywhere with a shiny rate of 1 in 25, 3 times catch XP, 3-hour instances, and 3-hour lure modules. Those bonuses do not include the daily adventure instance and golden lure modules. We'll also get 5 photo bombs with Porygon equaling to 5 extra Porygon encounters during the event, and you can evolve Porygon 2 into Porygon Z during the event to get its legacy charge attack Tri-Attack. We'll talk about if that Pokemon is any good in a bit. You also see exclusive field research task of catch 3 Porygons for a Porygon encounter, 5 Great Balls, 2 Ultra Balls, 2 Pineapple Berries, or 500 Stardust, as well as a timed research task getting you upgrades and Sinnoh Stones as rewards, and a $1 Porygon Community Classic special research you can buy. You don't need to buy this to play the event, but it does get you some extra Porygon encounters, maybe some evolution items, and some other items. It's usually worth the money. Nonetheless, let's get right into the tips, starting with the 100% IVs for Porygon that you should be looking out for. Okay, well, as always, on screen is the Porygon 100% IV chart, showing you the CP a Porygon will be from level 1 to level 50 at 100% IV. There's only a couple CPs we want to look at. First of all, level 15 is a Porygon from research, so any Porygon you get from research, 737 is the hundo. If you're catching Porygons in the wild, in non-weather boosted conditions, Porygon gets boosted in partly cloudy, so any weather other than partly cloudy, level 30 is the highest, meaning 1474 CP is the hundo. But if you are playing in partly cloudy weather when Porygon is weather boosted, you could potentially find a level 35 hundo, which will be 1597 CP. Other than that, there is 32 other 100% IVs you could find of Porygon in the wild. There's really not worth memorizing all these numbers at all, but I do recommend joining a local Facebook or Discord group where people will sometimes call out 100% IV spawns where you can run to it and potentially get yourself a Shundo Porygon. However, 100% IV is not always the best, because in PvP, you want low attack, high defense, high stamina. If you want to know why, I'll link a video up here and below. Let's go through what the best IV sets for a Porygon in the Great League, Ultra League, and Master League are right now. Starting off with Porygon Z in the Great League, a 1, 15, 13 will be the rank 1, but you'll notice anything low attack, high defense, high stamina works well. In the Ultra League, you're looking more at a 0, 13, 14 as the rank 1 IV set, but again, anything low attack, high defense, high stamina works well. Finally, the Master League, of course, 15, 15, 15. I'll also mention Porygon 2 in the Great League because that thing is pretty good there. 0, 12, 15 is going to be the rank 1, but again, anything low attack, high defense, high stamina. I recommend downloading an app like Pokegenie, which can quickly scan your IVs during the day if you're trying to find out how good the Porygon you just caught is in terms of PvP IVs. But to be honest, is it worth actually getting PvP IVs as a Pokemon, and is it any good? And the short answer is no. In the Great League, Porygon 2 is ranked 520 with Porygon Z being ranked 860, and in the Ultra League, Porygon 2 is ranked 214 with Porygon Z being ranked 623. Overall, this Pokemon has never really seen play in PvP other than a spice pick. I've run it a couple times. It's fun for a little bit until you start losing every single game. So to be honest, this community is pretty skippable if all you care about is meta relevance. But one good thing about this community is the bonus, XP. We get 3 times catch XP during this event, which if you're new to Pokemon Go and you don't know, excellent throws get you 1000 XP per catch. Porygon is not the hardest excellent throw, so you can go ahead and hit an excellent throw on a Porygon during this 3 times catch XP event. It's going to be 3000 XP, and on a lucky egg, that's 6000 XP per excellent throw you hit on Porygon. If you need XP and you're not level 50 yet, or even level 40 yet, definitely play this event and try to hit excellent throws on a lucky egg. However, another thing you can grind during this event is going to be candy, and I'll explain why in a bit on why you'd want a lot of Porygon candy. And although Porygon candy is not the most useful, let's still run through what the best ways to grind candy are for Porygon if some of you love Porygon and plan on powering it up. Number 1, using Pineapple Berries. Regular Pineapple Berries will multiply catch candy by 2 and silvers by 2.34. You can also Mega Evolve a Pokemon. When you Mega Evolve a Pokemon, you'll get more candy, XL candy, and XP for any Pokemon you catch that shares a type with that Mega. Porygon is a pure normal type Pokemon, so Mega Evolving a Mega Pidgeot, a Mega Kangaskhan, or a Mega Lopunny will get you more candies for Porygon. Make sure you have one of those Mega Evolved during this event. You can also trade away a Pokemon. If you don't know, it's the season of timeless travels, which means every time you trade away a Pokemon, you'll get 3 regular candies and 1 XL candy guaranteed. If you catch a bunch of Porygons and need a little bit of extra XP or candy, trade them away to a friend, and you could potentially get some Luckies and some good IV Porygons. Finally, transfer Pokemon. Unfortunately, there's no more 2 times transfer candy event this month, but you can wait until February where we'll probably have a 2 times transfer candy spotlight hour, and you can go ahead and transfer your Porygons then to get more candy. And finally, that brings us to the last section of the video, our platinum medal tips. You need 35 platinum medals, go from level 48 to 49 Pokemon Go. Which ones should you work on during this event? And communities are actually great for platinum medals. Starting off obviously with the School Kid medal, catch 2,500 normal types. This medal is self-explanatory. Porygons are going to be everywhere. I also always say how easy field research is during this event. So the Pokemon Ranger medal complete 2,500 field research tasks is a great one to work on this event. You have to catch 3 of the event Pokemon and they're everywhere. This is an easy time to do this. You also get 5 free snapshots during the event. So if there's one thing you're gonna do during this event, take your 5 snapshots to work on your cameraman medal, have 400 encounters and go snapshot. You get a limited amount each day, so you might as well take the opportunity to get 5. We also have the Picnicker medal. Use a lure module to help any trainer catch 2,500 Pokemon. We have 3-hour lure modules. If you're the first to get to, the hot spot in your area and drop a lure, all the trainers around there will be catching Pokemon off your lures, helping you work on this medal secretly, as they're gonna be getting you points towards this medal to help you complete it. And finally, we have the Jumbo Pokemon Collector and the Tiny Pokemon Collector medal. People always ask me why I recommend to do these. Well, you're gonna be getting so many Porygon candies that what are you gonna do with them? Well, what you're gonna wanna do with them is any extra small or extra large Porygons you catch, you can go ahead and evolve them all the way up into their full stage. Every time you evolve an extra small or extra large, it's an extra point towards these medals. So catching an extra small, you evolve into Porygon 2, into Porygon Z, that's gonna be 3 points towards one of these medals. And again, I don't know what you're gonna do with that Porygon candy, you might as well use it to help towards a medal. Also gets you XP. And with that being said, guys, that is my tips for Porygon Community Day in Pokemon Go. If you guys end up playing this event, I hope you guys have an amazing time, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Follow for more tips. Peace.